And hello, welcome to this video. In this video I want to talk about forms. Let me close this. I want to talk about forms, and I'll close this as well. Yeah, so the thing is, with my component addition form here, you'll see that I'm able to enter component name, component type, temperature, pressure, mass flow rate, okay, as well as an on or off switch, denoted by this checkbox right here. Okay, thing about component type, I do not want my component type to be any old type. Like this thing cannot be a component type because it like doesn't make sense. Okay, so the thing is that this component type, okay, this component type should be you should be able to select the component type from a drop down menu of sorts. Okay, so how do you actually implement this drop down menu? Okay, so this drop down menu is actually done using this thing called a HTML select tag. Okay, so instead of your usual inputs, as you will see here, okay, let's see this. Yeah, instead of your usual inputs, so let's go to data storage. Okay, Vim data storage CH_HTML. Instead of your inputs over here, you will use the select the select keyword. Okay, and of course this is the plain HTML way of doing it. We have a particular way of doing it inside ASP.NET Core as well. Okay, how do you do it? Okay, if you take a look right here, you'll see select ASP-for. Okay, you have an ASP-for tag here, and this will of course be linked to a specific tag or specific property within your model, just like you have this ASP-for name over here. And if I open nerd3, okay, nerd3, okay, and I open up the C# files, and of course I need to v-split these two up. Okay, undo that. Okay, quit. Okay, v-split. Okay, and then I'll go bn. Okay, so I want to edit this component type thingy right here. So if you go to the component type, okay, I have this component type property bound to this input, right? So I do not want that. Okay, I want this select thing. Okay, and there are only two inputs you need to put in for select CS_HTML. You have asp-for and asp-items. So of course I'll copy and paste this down. Okay, copy and paste this down right here. Open a new line and I'll paste it. Alright, and tentatively I will comment this out because this thing is not really ready yet. Okay, I'll comment this thing out. Okay, so this thing I want to change in the inverted commas, CI inverted commas, component type. Okay, but the asp-items thing isn't really ready just yet. So we need a way of using this, getting this select drop down menu to be populated with preset items. Okay, and okay, the way we do it is like so. Okay, you can see we actually make properties right here. Okay, we actually make another property, and this property is a list. Okay, so we make a new list of items. Okay, or in this case we make a new list of objects or components. So I'll just do public, okay, list of object or component. Okay, public list component. So this is type of public list component. Oh, this is not type of type list component, sorry. This is type of type list of type. The list is of the type SelectListItem. So there's a very specific class you're supposed to use. It's called a SelectListItem class inside ASP.NET Core, and you're supposed to use this item to populate the list. So copy, I'll change in the angle brackets, I'll paste this list of SelectListItems. Okay, and then we'll call this the component drop down list of components. drop-down list components. Okay, and as with every other property, you will need curly braces right here. Okay, except these curly braces, they will not have get and set anymore, or rather they will have get and set. In this case, we'll just have a get method, a get method. We don't have a set method. Okay, and of course there's a problem. Select list, you can see here, type on namespace select list item could not be found. Okay, we need to import a particular namespace. What's that namespace? The namespace is called Microsoft.AspNetCore.Mvc.Rendering. So you need to copy this and you put it under the using right here. So I'll put this here and I'll say this namespace is for select list item. Okay, so I'll have this here using this namespace, Microsoft AspNetCore.Mvc.Rendering. Okay, so that will solve the namespace problem. We should be able to have a select list item right here, but this select list item is kind of empty. So when we declare this new property, we have to populate it with items. So normally we just get define a property like that, and that's fine if you do not want to set a default value. If you do not want to set a default value, you do it like this. If you want to straight away make a default value, then you have to use the new thing. It's just like declaring a new object. So we'll declare a new object. Okay, so open a new line. Okay, open a new line. Or rather, I'll just open a new line here. Equals to new list select list item. Okay, and then I was supposed to put some curly braces here. Okay, what do I want inside here under this select list item? Okay, I will just use whatever. Okay, let me indent it properly. I'll just use the text over here for a start. Okay, and I'll paste it here. Oh, undo. I'll paste it here. What does it say? Okay, the syntax to make a new select list item is as follows: new select list items. Then you need to define a value and you need to define the text. Okay, the value and the text. So that is how we do it. Okay, let me auto indent it. Okay, let me auto indent all of this. I don't know why this auto indent thing isn't really working the way I wanted to. Okay, let me auto indent again. Press equal. Never mind. Okay, let me auto indent one more time. Okay, this is the last time I'll do it. Equals. Okay, that's it. Okay, so that's how we make stuff in a list. Okay, and the values over here in the list, well, how to make the new select list items? You have to declare new object, new select list items, and you define the value and you define the text. Okay, so what's the value? Well, the first one I want is a heat exchanger. Then the text over here will be called heat exchanger. Okay, the next value will be pipe, and the text will be pipe. The third one will be value equal to pump, text equals to pump. Okay, let's finish this up by going here. I'll delete the input, or rather I'll not delete the input yet. I'll need to put this new list here, and I'll call this change in word. Yeah, I'll call this model.dropdownlist component. Okay, so this is how we use the ASP.NET Core way of adding a new item. Okay, pardon the indentation is just not working properly. Other than that, it should be working fine. I will actually I'll yank it and paste this here, delete this, yank this, paste it here. Okay, so I'm going to try the drop down menu, see whether it works. Okay, argument out of range exception. Okay, I don't know what that is, but oh, where is this? Say no query string data. Okay, let's see. Okay, this is for component type asp-items equals to model dot dropdownlist components. Maybe let me restart everything. Okay, it looks like I'm expecting a semicolon somewhere. Data storage cshtml.cs 131. Oh, okay. I might need a semicolon somewhere. Yes, I do need a semicolon immediately after all of this. Okay, forgot the semicolon. So let's see it build, and things should be working. Okay, now we have a drop down list. So let's edit component number 1. Let's turn it on. This is a pipe 1. Temperature degree C, maybe 65. Okay, I will just do whatever, and then I'll update. And you can see component type is pipe. Okay, at least with the drop down list, this thing will be a lot better. Okay, a lot better. You can actually it makes a lot more sense. Okay, it makes a lot more sense to change the component type to like a drop down menu. Okay, so anyway, I'll stop for now. Hopefully this is helpful in in getting you familiar with drop down menus in ASP.NET Core. Of course, you can actually put a class down here to beautify this a drop down menu, but that's not really that necessary. Okay, so I'll just leave it for you. You can go and play around with this, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.